There are people who are gaining thousands of followers per day by uploading videos with AI like this one, and today, Malva is going to show you how to make them.
The craziest part? They don't film anything. They don't use their own voice. They don't even show their face. Everything is made with artificial intelligence. And that's not an exaggeration. There are channels going from 0 to hundreds of thousands of subscribers in just a few weeks and getting millions of followers on TikTok with just a handful of videos. But what is the formula? They generate stunning clips with AI tools like Google's Veo 3, and then they edit them using powerful software. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you the program I've always used, Filmora. Why? Because while other programs like CapCut lock you into a monthly subscription, with Filmora, you pay once and you own the software for life. On top of that, it's incredibly easy to use. They transform scattered, single clips into stories that grab your attention and go viral. And while other people are charging you hundreds of dollars in courses to explain this, I'm going to show you everything for free. All I ask for in return is that you drop a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to support me in bringing you more high-value content like this. It takes a ton of time to research, create, and edit these guides, and your support means the world. Now, as I said, we're going to be using Veo 3. And you might be thinking, that's not free. Well, in my last video, I actually explained a method to get access to powerful AI tools, so I'll be using it through Vertex AI to make this happen. With that said, let's begin. The first thing we need to understand is that Veo 3 has limits, both on clip length and on credits. It's an expensive tool, and you can't afford to waste a single prompt. That's why I've created a master prompt specifically designed for this kind of storytelling content, which I'll leave for you in the description below, along with the link to yesterday's video and the download link for Filmora. You can even try Filmora for free before paying anything. So, we're going to take this master prompt and go to ChatGPT. Here, we paste it in. At the end of the prompt, all you have to do is fill in the blank for your story's theme. It could be a day exploring a misty forest or a stormy night on a mountain, whatever you can imagine. Now, just send it, and in a few seconds, ChatGPT will generate a series of connected scenes for you. All of these prompts are designed with a narrative logic. They tell a day in the life of a character. It could be a samurai, an astronaut, a mythical creature, or in this case, the one and only Bigfoot. But attention, before you rush to generate clips, review each part of the story. Change names, places, emotions, the weather, the actions, whatever you see fit. Every small adjustment can completely change the outcome. And remember, because Veo 3 has that 8-second time limit, the story has to be broken down into these short, connected scenes. But with my prompt, all of that is already solved for you.
Now let's create these scenes with Veo 3. Open it up, whether you're using it in Gemini or in my case, Vertex AI for free access. All you do is paste the first fragment of your story, which represents a concrete scene. I recommend always using the fast mode. You lose a tiny bit of quality, but it's much faster and cheaper. And you don't need maximum quality at this stage. Now, click Generate. Veo 3 will take a few moments to process the video. Once it's ready, you can play it back, download it in HD, or even ask for an enhancement if you're not happy with the result. Repeat this process for all the parts of your story. Okay, with all of our clips generated and downloaded, open up Filmora. If you don't have it, you can download it for free using the link in the description or the pinned comment. It's lightweight, runs on most computers, and is incredibly beginner-friendly. Once you're in, import all your clips. Just click Import Media Files in the top left and select all the videos you generated. You'll see them appear in your media panel. Drag your first scene onto the timeline. We'll start with the first one. Place it on the main video track. Now, let's adjust the framing. Double-click the clip on the timeline, and from the transform options, you can scale the video, move it horizontally or vertically, and even rotate it. Use the alignment guides to make sure everything is centered perfectly. TikTok allows horizontal videos, so we'll leave it like this for now, and later I'll show you how to easily reformat it for vertical shorts and reels. Repeat this process with the other scenes. Drag them one by one onto the timeline in the order that tells your story. Don't think of this as a technical edit. Think of it like you're putting together a mini documentary about Bigfoot's day. Now, let's add what really creates a professional flow. Smooth transitions. Go to the Transitions tab up top. In the search bar, type Fade. Drag that fade transition and drop it between each of your scenes. Once it's placed, You can click on it to adjust its duration. The sweet spot is usually between 12 and 20 frames depending on the rhythm you want. Let's move on to the sound design, which is absolutely crucial for making your video feel alive. In Filmora's audio tab, use the search bar to find sounds like forest crickets, birds chirping, wind, or water stream. Drag each sound effect onto an audio track on the timeline just below your video. For example, if Bigfoot is in a damp forest, lay down a background track of crickets and rustling leaves. If he's near water, add the murmur of a stream. You can combine sounds, but the key is to keep them in the background. Select each audio clip and lower the volume to a gentle level, somewhere between -15 and -25 decibels. Once you have your long-form video ready and edited, you can export it from the top right corner. Now let's create a vertical version optimized for Reels or YouTube Shorts. This step is key if you want to multiply your reach. Open a new project, and at the bottom, select the 9:16 vertical format. If you already have your content edited, just select everything, right-click, and choose Create Compound Clip. This groups everything into a single editable layer and makes reframing much easier. You'll notice it's horizontal with black bars. To fix this, just double-click the video, and in the Transform tab, adjust the scale until it fills the screen. Now for something essential for retention on social media: subtitles. 90% of people watch videos without sound, so this can literally double your engagement. In Filmora, go to the Titles tab and select AI Captions. Choose your language, click Generate, and in seconds, you'll have all your subtitles perfectly synchronized. Adjust the font and size to make them clear and visible. A simple, bold font like Montserrat, centered at the bottom, is perfect. And that's it. You now have an optimized version for Shorts, TikTok, or Reels. You've now transformed a bunch of fragmented clips into a visual story with rhythm, emotion, and a professional style. Let's look at the comparison. And if this video helped you out, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, drop a like, and share it with someone who wants to start creating content with AI today, without any editing knowledge. I'll see you in the next one. This is just the beginning.
Well, somebody big passed through here before breakfast. Better than any bottled stuff you humans carry around. Sweet, but they stain everything. Trust me.
I think the forest is telling secrets again.
Home sweet cave, egg. See y'all tomorrow.